Good evening, everyone. I'm 101 Leafy, this is Kirby Star Allies, and today we're taking on some more Soul Melter challenges. Soul Melter is the name for Kirby Star Allies' true arena. It has a difficulty slider, but of course, true men only take on the utmost, I completely lost my words there. I apologize. True men take on the highest difficulty, okay? So we're taking that on. You can take up to 3 Star Allies with you. Who needs that? Now, I'm a lone warrior. As Shadow the Hedgehog would say, my friends only bring me down. I have none. You can also use Amiibo to get some healing items. No, that's disgusting. I absolutely judge you if you do that, and you earn a badge of shame on any ability that you use Amiibo on. Absolutely not going to do that. You notice in between last stream and this stream, I got 2 more copy abilities done, Water and ESP. ESP only took me 1 try. Water took me a couple of tries. So I've been saving Beetle, been saving Artist for the streams, because last stream we almost did it as Artist, but we didn't quite do it. And then Beetle I've experimented a lot with. It's really good, but I haven't done too many Infernal runs yet, so I'm really excited. What we're gonna do here is, before we select our character, we're going to press the X button. Bam! Check that out. If you press the X button before selecting your character, you can play as the helpers, which is the coolest thing ever. If you guys are classic Kirby fans, you'll remember Kirby Superstar Ultra having the beautiful Helper to Hero mode, which was just the arena except you play as helpers. It doesn't sound that exciting, except it absolutely is, because helpers are way cooler than Kirby. They're adorable. Just look at Chili. Look at our bro Bugsy. Come on, man. We got Knuckle Joe. We got Como, this adorable spider, and right now we're going to be playing as Beetle. Welcome everybody, sponsor Swirly Nate, sponsor Jasmine Lovely, sponsor Shark, sponsor Jake Butler, sponsor J12 Cone, Unknown, Walathia, Kendall, Animal Andy, Ewan Smith, and Tongue of Madness, among others. Great to see you, B-Man. Somebody asked, I believe it was sponsor Jake Butler, how do you unlock Soul Melter? You can unlock Soul Melter by completing difficulty level 5. As well as completing the side mode, Guest Star Who Star Allies Go. You just have to complete it once. You do those 2 conditions, and you will unlock Soul Melter. The thing is, Soul Melter incorporates a secret boss from the end of Star Allies Go, which was heavily teased during the credits of the original game. So, you gotta complete that so that you can have him available in this mode, you know? Welcome sponsor Angry, sponsor Felt Manor, sponsor Super Crusher, sponsor Shark to beat the game today. Are you gonna do Soul Melter with all copy abilities? That's sponsor Nate. Absolutely. So check this out, Beetle deals damage when hovering with his wings. This is the best thing in the entire game. This is literally the best thing in the entire game. I'm just holding the B button right now, because Beetle can fly. It like flutters with its wings rather than doing the puff thing. And when you do that, you damage them with your wings. Now, one thing that I messed up is I got hit by a cherry. Normally you don't want to get hit by a cherry. Honestly, I have no idea if the cherries are RNG or not. I've never bothered to look into it. But sometimes I get hit by them, sometimes I don't. Might just be a timing thing. Ooh, grinding for 100% to sponsor Jake Butler. It's not truly 100% dude until you complete Star Allies Go and Soul Melter with every single copy ability in Dream Friend. Is this Bueller DLC as sponsor Felt Manor? Unfortunately. Oh yeah, sponsor Angry, that's right, they have that Star Allies Go glitch. I want to do a stream on that probably tomorrow, because that seems really funny. I want to get a video in before they patch that out. Only thing is, I don't know if it would be, like, great for me to do that. I have to check. I gotta check with my guys. I don't know if that's, like, a thing that they want me to do. And I never want to do something like that if I shouldn't, you know? So just be safe, I gotta check. And if all things are go, then Star Allies are go. So these guys are really annoying. If you have the element that they're weak to, so water or ice for fire, and then fire for ice, then they will immediately die in one hit. You'll destroy the shield and kill the cute little dude. I believe that you can skewer this guy, and then throw him at the dude. Ah, dang it. I messed the input up. Skyward welcome. I just talked about how to unlock Soul Melter, but in case you're just coming in, you need to complete Star Allies Go, and you need to complete difficulty level 5 of Ultimate Choice. Star Allies Go is the side mode that you unlock where you get to play as helpers. I wish that we could keep the dude that we grab during the dash attack. That'll be so much more convenient. I was kind of counting on that killing him, but I should have hit him with the first part of the attack. There we go. Easy. Not really. I got hit when I really shouldn't have. What's your favorite Kirby game as Crazy Gamer? Star Allies will be my favorite Kirby game after all the free updates, but at the moment, Robobot is still in the lead. How do I unlock crowns next to my character and go S0? So completing it on any difficulty gets you the little Kingdom Hearts Keyblade crown. Completing it on Soul Melter, the maximum difficulty, gets you the Royal Animal Crossing crown. Yes, Sponsor Angry, isn't that awesome? If you do the Hadouken input from Street Fighter, which fighters, what do they call it? Energy Blast or something is an obvious homage to, then you get an immediate Super Energy Blast, which is really cool. So you have 3 charge states. You have the Energy Blast, the Super Energy Blast, and the Mega Energy Blast. And if you just spam the Hadouken input, you can keep on doing, though you have to hold Y, you can't just tap it. You can keep on doing Super Force Blast. That's what they're called, Force Blast. And it's really, really good. It deals a ton of damage. Oh, I messed that up. I was gonna grab the star. Okay, cool. So, we got DDD down to almost enough to transition him, but not quite. So we'll get some bonus damage in his face. I forgot that he jumps out at the end there, so you gotta be careful not to get hit by him like I did. If you're using water, not an ability with a water element, such as Artist, but the literal water copy ability and nothing else, you don't have to worry about taking damage prior to fighting King DDD, because if you use water on the food that he throws, then it turns into really high healing health items, like, bananas and stuff. I think bananas is one of the ones that and it heals a ton of health, and you can just heal the max really quick. Favorite Kirby character as sponsored Fallout Manor? I think everybody in the chat can answer that. It's from Kirby64. Welcome back, Sponsor Jasmine. Who's your favorite Kirby enemy as Crazy Gamer? Questions are the best, I agree, Crazy Gamer. Don't be sorry about asking them. I love when people ask my favorite stuff. My favorite Kirby enemy is a bit harder to decide. There are a lot of good ones, but if we're talking regular enemy, Gim is the best. His Star Allies Go description is really funny. He's like, Gim heard about a robotic invasion, so he's ready to go on one, but he kind of missed the memo. Which is really cute. And also he's just super cool, and I don't really know what the deal is with him. He's some yo-yo robot, and I think that's all we need to know. We don't need the detailed Gim lore to know that he's the best character in the entire game. I should've just upbeat. Favorite Star Ally as Stark Shadow? Gonna have to go with Chef Kawasaki here, actually. I don't use allies because I feel they make the game too easy. But of course, when I was doing my initial playthrough of the game, I wanted to play it how the developers sort of planned on it, sort of intended. So, I did use allies, and Kawasaki is super OP, because he can keep on using Chef to cook and make you food, and it's just on a short cooldown timer, like really, really short. So he'll just pump out food, and he produces more food, the more stars that are on the screen. So, the later bosses, like Void Soul, create a ton of stars. And it's super OP because you get 8 stars at once on the screen, and he just makes so much food. It's really funny. Oh my god, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. Some abilities just crush Twin Vidria, some of them struggle really hard. Sponsor Angry says, I'm curious how Gim and Kirby share food. Alright, so what happens is Kirby, like a mother penguin, chews up the food into a paste and deposits it into Gim's fuel casings. And his fuel system, from a robotic futuristic aspect, converts the fuel into pure energy. Nuclear energy, actually. So some abilities, like Fighter, can spam Super Force Blast and just kill Meta Knight super fast. Water has 0 difficulty with Meta Knight. It's the funniest thing. You just spam projectiles, just spam your normal beat, and you will kill Meta Knight immediately. It's the funniest thing. Other abilities, not so much. If you're close range, Meta Knight's gonna be more of a tradition for you. What you want to do is you want to wait till he readies an attack, then you dash attack through him using your iframes. Of course, that's not really going to work for something like Whip. You're going to have a lot of difficulty. I don't think Whip is the greatest copy ability because of this. Its only real iframes attack is Whip Tornado, which has 0 horizontal coverage. It's all vertical. So, not really at a disadvantage because not all copy abilities have a nice vertical attack like that with invincibility frames. But Whip is certainly in a unique situation. I love it though, it's a cool Western ability. I just wish that his dash attack was there. I wish that it didn't freeze you in place. There we go. Meta Knight's so short, it makes it hard to fight him sometimes. I hate it. It's like, just let me hit you. Why can't Meta Knight just stand still, not attack, and die really fast? Why does everybody in this game have to deal damage? Come on, come on. Ah, if you're quick enough, there we go. You can kill Meta Knight. Apparently he converges into this white thing at the end. But, after that. But I have always killed him before that happens, so I have no idea what happens after that sword slashing attack. No idea. This is an awful run. This is such a bad run. We're gonna fail this completely. But might as well get warmed up here. Lots are angry as, do you think we'll get DLC for Star Allies besides the Dream Friends? I can't imagine them putting in over 10 characters without giving us any more content at all. I mean, I don't really know what their other designers would be doing. I can definitely see us getting, if not an extra world, then maybe an extra arena with, I don't know, 0 healing items and another boss or something. Some sort of extra challenge mode at least. Maybe a hard mode for the main campaign that also lets you play as Dream Friends, where you get the half health from the true arena from Soul Melter, and bosses deal more damage, and blah 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 blah. Maybe give them some extra moves. I feel like we should, I don't know, I feel like hard mode shouldn't have been a one and done thing in Return to Dreamland. I feel like it's sad that that never came back because hard mode was so awesome. Just the idea of a hard mode in Kirby makes me really happy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh god, I was looking at the chat, I was trying to find something to talk about here. Pokemon Productions asked if I know about Meta Knight's accent in the dubbed anime. Of course I do. Oh, man, I completely forgot. I have a new subscriber notification, and I need to implement it. I completely forgot to upload it. It's the, I found a video the other day of like, it was a compilation of Meta Knight moments from the 4Kids dub, and at the end of it, he goes, he says something like, "It's incredible! A fire Kirby-saurus!" And it's like a fire dinosaur Kirby, and that's gonna be our new subscriber notification. Because I love Spanish Meta Knight, it's the funniest thing. I honestly wish that Kirby games had full voice acting. Why wasn't he Meta Knight's voice actor in Brawl? That makes me really upset. I get that, oh, the anime isn't canon. Oh, the anime story is really stupid. Okay, I get that. But try and tell me that DDD and Meta Knight don't have the greatest dubbed voices in the history of all video games ever. I hate water. You can actually do wicked damage to these guys. I just completely messed up my positioning. There we go. You just gotta spam up B. Works against most of the bosses. Then of course your grab is really good here. I forget what it's called. Here we go. DD's anime voice actor is from the heavens. I agree, JT. Escargoon was interesting. I don't know. He was funny. But in terms of like canon Kirby characters, they had the best voice actors. Except, I mean, Kirby was kind of weird. Just all Poyo! When Kirby has talked before, if you've played Kirby Superstar Stacker. Kirby is extremely funny. You couldn't hit a barn-sized lightning rod, Kracko. Oh, I meant to use my down B. So you get iframes on your down B, and you get iframes on your up B. And the interesting thing is, your up B seamlessly transitions into your down B, so you get constant invincibility. So if you're caught out of position with your up B when it ends, don't be afraid to transition into down B. Or just do it because you want to. So if you have electricity here, then you can actually short circuit or water gun. Of course, Beetle does not have access to electricity. Punzippo Francisco is great, but my favorite is Flame Verge, I think. Out of the two generals. Kirby Star Allies, just was very angry. Yes. My bad. Uzaria, I'm planning on doing some boss guide videos. I have a lot. So, let's talk about forecast for this week. By the end of this week, I'll have the artist video out. I'm gonna do a couple more Kirby streams, of course. With let me know in the comments, guys, because the comments are really useful. I always check all of them. I try to respond to any ones that ask something or have a comment that's kind of, I want to say worth responding to, because that sounds kind of mean, but something where it's like, oh, I should respond to this, you know? So I'm just like, cool video. Usually I'll leave a nice little heart. But someone's like, well, what do you think are the socioeconomic implications of DDD stealing all the food in Dreamland? And I'll leave like a thoughtful response, you know? So, if you have any opinions on whether you'd like to see some Star Allies Go runs, more True Arena runs, more Soul Melter runs, I keep calling it True Arena, oh my god. If you have any copy ability requests, definitely let me know. I'm always down for that. Sponsor Angry, I did see the Rick Kind & Coup preview. I'm so excited. So yesterday I think, on the Japanese Twitter, I retweeted it immediately. They uploaded a 1-minute video showing off Rick Kind & Coup, and it's the coolest thing. They have all of their Kirby Dreamland 2 abilities. It's so cool. Dreamland 2 is actually one of my favorite Kirby games. I don't know why, I just love it. And I'm really excited. It's very faithful. And I'm so excited. People are like, oh, Ninja Turtles and Injustice are the best combo character in history. I'm like, excuse you? Okay, that did not work. None of this is working out here. You know what? When the update is coming, SB-Man? Yes, March 28th, we'll be streaming it as soon as it hits, of course. Doing some quick preliminary analysis on the characters. We'll be checking out Gooey first, obviously, then Marks, and then finally the Animal Pals. Because the only thing more exciting than Nostalgia Bombs is new lore combined with Nostalgia Bombs. We talk about that Grasslands 4 new version, Star Allies, though. That's sick. Live-action Gundam trailers, says Dark Shadow. Well, first of all, thanks for always coming to the streams, Dark Shadow. And second, I didn't know they're making a live-action Gundam. That's gonna be awful. That's gonna be worse than Ghost in the Shell. Yes, Masteroki, I did mention that, actually. It's actually on the 23rd, says Sponsor Shark. No, 28th. So if you touch any of his dark matter balls, then they'll immediately die, including the really big one that he makes later on if you don't kill him soon enough. Or at least don't transition him soon enough. No, I think it's just period if you don't kill him. Normally you gotta be really careful of that lightning attack, but if you do everything correctly as Beetle, you can just kill him before that actually happens. What do you think about Ready Player One as Sponsor Angry? The book was a read. I don't know, it wasn't a masterpiece, but I was like, I read this, and I don't know, I had a bit of fun. I'm not saying it's a masterpiece by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but I read it because a friend of mine told me to, and I read the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, I read the whole thing, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, it was like, I don't know. It was enjoyable. It engaged me, what I'll say. It engaged me. I'm not gonna say that it's like a masterpiece, because it's obviously extremely, but, it engaged me. So, I don't know. The movie is gonna be real interesting. Apparently, Olimar, Ike, and, I don't know, like, Sans from Undertale appear in a bar. So, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to see that day one. I'm real excited for that, I gotta admit. It does not have a Yokai Watch cameo, Sponsor Nate. No way. Does it really? So basically, I was really surprised when I saw that they were including like Shulk and stuff. But then I realized, oh, they just licensed all of the Smash Bros. Characters is what they did. So, yes, Ness is appearing. which is cool. How'd they get the rights for Nintendo characters that sponsor Angry? Nintendo announced quite a few years ago that they wanted to be more opening with licensing their characters. They announced this around the same time as when they sold the Mariners. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I don't watch baseball, but it was the Seattle baseball team that they used to own. Oh, he says the wiki article is fake, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's why I said apparently. It seems too weird to be true. I'm not believing it, but since everybody's joking about it and everybody's asking me about it, I figured that it would be funny to just kind of mention. Astroki asks, when Busters comes out, will you stream it? Of course I will. That's a bit of a silly question. Absolutely. Man. I love how much damage that deals. Okay. Now that we got him cornered, we just gotta mash Y. Or B. Dark Shadow asks, what do you think the live-action Detective Pikachu movie will be like? I think it's gonna be amazing. It's being directed by Alex Hirsch. Gravity Falls is so good. It's like one of the few examples of really good story-driven American animation. We've got Avatar, Young Justice, Gravity Falls, and that's like all that comes to mind, honestly. To be quite honest, I haven't seen Young Justice, but a friend of mine's absolutely crazy about it, so I'm taking his word for it, because he has very good taste. I guess Star Wars The Clone Wars counts, if you count 3D animation, but I'm talking 2D, because I'm retro like that. Who do you want to see as a dream friend as Explosive Koopa? Adelena, of course. We already have Artist, which is literally just her. Come on. Especially the down B. Let's go. Sorry, Alex Pop, I think that we're most likely to get Snack World on PS and Switch, actually, due to the 3DS's large install base. I think it'd be very silly of them to not bring Snack World to Switch in English, but at the same time, we're definitely getting it on 3DS. As, you know, ready for Switch only as I am, can't deny that the 3DS had its best-selling year in 2017, its best-selling month in December 2017, and its install base is unrivaled from, like, any console ever, any system ever, except for, like, the PS2. Thank you so much for the super chat, sponsor Q Rabbit, great to see you. Says, hey Leafy, just got Kirby Star Allies, I'm hooked, nice. If you want to avoid spoilers, this is not the stream to be watching, it's the arena, it's where we fight every single boss in the game, including the secret final bosses. But, you know, it's great. Crazy Gamer asks, Leafy, what is Snack World? Snack World is a Japanese cross-media franchise created by Level 5. You probably know Level 5 best from Dragon Quest 8 and 9, which were extremely popular, or you might know them from Professor Layton, which is another extremely popular game that they made. A new game from them, Ni no Kuni 2, is releasing on Friday, so they've collaborated with Studio Ghibli multiple times. And the Snack World is like, it's a dungeon crawler action JRPG kind of thing. It's really cool. It's really, really fun. It's a lot more fun with friends, too. Yes, I would love Susie, Captain Cinnamon Bun. Great to see you, by the way. I would love to have Susie as a dream friend. That would be really fun. I think we'll get one character from each game. That's not exactly an original prediction, but I think that it's pretty sound, you know. I would love to have, I guess since we already have Meta Knight, I'd love to have Shadow Kirby. That'd be cool. Shadow Kirby's new design from Kirby Fighters was really neat. Careful, don't fall for the bamboozle. If you deal enough damage to Kawasaki, his attack pattern changes. Up! Ah! As I'm talking about avoiding his attack pattern. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Snack World was really good. I played it on 3DS, so I'm excited for Gold. I'll be getting Gold next month. I might stream it, but there's so much to stream that I don't know. There are so many games coming out that I don't know. Because not only is Ni no Kuni 2 coming out this Friday, but Detective Pikachu is coming out this Friday. And I believe something else is coming out this Friday too, but I can't quite remember what. If anybody remembers, then please let me know. Yeah, what about Mudkits? Rick, Kine, and Ku will be added to the Ultimate Choice and Guest Star list, alongside Gooey and Marks from Dreamland 3 and Superstar, respectively. Dragon Slayer Komashura, they actually do exist, but they only perform in Japan. I would totally go, though. You think any major DLC will be added to Kirby Star Allies, S. Alexander? Absolutely. There are so many Dream Friend updates that I can't imagine them adding over 10 characters without any sort of content. I'm not expecting them to create an entire sequel and give it to us for free. But even if it's paid, I'm definitely expecting, I don't know, a bonus world, a bonus mode, something like that, a hard mode for the story, or, I don't know, anything, really. It's hard to say what they'll do, because Hal gets pretty creative with some of the stuff. But I definitely, absolutely think that we're getting something. Definitely getting something to play through with all these new characters. We won't be getting it with this newest update, because it's coming right after the game release, and I'm being stupid. But, I think with the second free update, we could definitely see something. If not, absolutely. Got him here. That was stupid. I was hoping to get him with my wings, but that didn't work out. Yes, the HD Rumble secret was so cool, Sponsor Jake. Legend of Shark Sea of Thieves came out the other day, but not so great. Not as great as I was hoping. Dark Shadow, you say that as if it's a bad thing. Yes, Mudkips, I really want to see Daroach with the triple star as a Dream Friend. He's one of my most wanted. Yes, on April 24th, Sponsor Angry, Galgun is going to be awesome. And on April 20th, we get Nintendo Labo and God of War, so that's going to be fun. I'm hoping God of War is good. It'll either be an awful cinematic experience, or it'll be like an actual game. And I honestly can't tell which one it's going to be yet. Yeah, Alexander, HD Rumble is like a technological marvel. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, because it's like, oh, HD Rumble, but Nintendo's done some insane stuff with it. What the heck? Playing music? I'm excited to do that with Labo, because Labo lets you program HD Rumble. I'm gonna program songs in Labo, absolutely. Captain Cinnamon Bun, Toronzo would be awesome. I know Sponsor Angry wants that. What exactly is HD Rumble as Captain Cinnamon Bun? I don't understand it entirely myself, but Nintendo basically put a ton of different motors inside the controller that can vibrate in all sorts of awesome, different special ways. I don't know. I'm not Koizumi. I don't understand the wonder of the ice cubes, but it's super wild and it's super different from anything that anybody has ever done for game systems vibration. HD Rumble plays music, Sponsor Shark. Okay, big spoiler alert. But you unlock a special planet, Extra Planet Gamma, I believe it's called, after completing the story and heading back into story mode. And at the very end of the stage, the music will go silent after you hit a big button. Well, it turns out that the music goes silent because if you pay attention, if you bring your controller close to your ear, the HD Rumble is vibrating in a way that it's playing a song, and the song sounds exactly like it's playing on an old Game Boy. It sounds exactly like that. It's insane. I won't spoil what the song is. Probably guess. Citrus Ninja, yeah, Mogalore is definitely a shoo-in. You only had 1 HP in Soul Meter. Do you think everyone would rage or no, Eskimoshira? I think we should be able to guard without dying. If we could guard without dying, that'd be an awesome mode. Yes, I want Haltman 2 on Known Unknown. That would be great. Let's get that star. Oh my god. You have to be so close for the grab attacks. It's so aggravating. Like, I get why they do it, but it's so annoying. When you walk up to a star, and you press the buttons, and it's like, ah, I was 2 pixels too far away. I hate that contact damage. Just spam up B. I want to see Prince Fluff as a Dream Friend sponsored J12 clone. That would be awesome. I love Epic Yarn. Not the most challenging game, but beautiful soundtrack, and it was fun. It was fun. It doesn't have to be a brutal challenge to be fun. They could just make an engaging experience that's fun. I know that's a shock to the Epic Yarn haters. But come on, try and tell me. I couldn't tell you how many times I replayed. 1, Molehole was really fun, and 2, that one stage in the post game where it's the tropical island with the incredible music. Every stage had its own song, by the way. The tropical island with the amazing music, it was like Ice Cream or something, and you got to play through every single transformation, so you got like the surfboard and the fire truck and all that. That was really, really fun. I love that. That was super fun. That was easy. Yeah, you want Smith. The laughing kind of ruins the music, doesn't it? During the Francisco fight. It's not exactly harmonious. Just looking for the right word. I'm glad you like the thumbnail, Crazy Game. How do we know there will be more Dream Friends as Mudkips? Because they repeatedly say in every single promotional material about the free update that it's the first free update. They keep saying that in Japanese and English. First free update. First free update. First. Ice Cream Island sponsor angry, that's right. I was like, it's the island. Ice Cream Beach is what its name has to be. Okay, great job. I can be real smart sometimes. Oh no, that was bad. Bad move. Another bad move right there. Really playing the game is a bad move if you think about it. Dead inside, you're absolutely welcome to tell people your friend code. Hopefully it'll make you feel a little less dead inside. I always welcome people, making friends, having fun. We have a Discord if you want to join. We're partnered, so we get nice priority voice servers. We have almost 1,500 members, actually. That's 1,500 members. Pretty awesome. Definitely come on if you're looking for people to play, you know, Pokken or Splatoon or anything like that with. Let's sponsor Angry. A special song would be nice. But yeah, the song of submission or whatever it's called. I can't remember. That's not what it's called. But in Japan, it's actually called in English. Like they type it out in English. It's called Prayer Song to God. Is what the Three Generals song is. I would love to see the Three Generals as Dream Friends. They're the perfect size, and they already have like all the animations and stuff that they would need. Most of them, at least. You got this. Invincibility frames! I've never done that before, so I had no idea if it would work. That could have backfired. Really bad. Yep, I love the music of Balby and Unknown. Great music. Okay, so I take back what I said before, where I was like, oh, Star Allies' soundtrack isn't that great. No. Star Allies has an amazing soundtrack. It's very orchestral, which isn't something that I noticed when I was streaming my playthrough, because, you know, I was streaming and I was talking and all that, so it's kind of hard to appreciate it. But it definitely has a very orchestral soundtrack, and it's super pretty. I love it. Just listen to the Dreamland 3 song, Grasslands. Oh man, it's so good. So good. You just gotta dash attack through this, as usual. Also, if you pay attention to how the friend wheel is laid out, they purposely positioned it so that Highness is the only character not touching Zahn on the friend wheel. He's the only character not touching Zahn, which is so sad. I love how the developers were already, like, beaming about it before even the fans noticed it. They were enjoying it too much themselves. There we go. Okay, nice. I hate that stupid shooting segment. Hate it. Yeah, it's definitely a coincidence, Alexander. That's just how they draw their little humor. Hello, Thomas. How's it going? Thanks for coming. I think Frosty should be a Dream Friend, says Darkness King. Like the mini boss? I would love to see a mini boss Dream Friend. But he's also just the ice ability. I don't know. We already have some mini boss Dream Friends. Alright, so Morpho Knight is really just gonna be a souped up Meta Knight here. He teleports, but outside of that, Meta Knight. I don't really know what else to say. He's literally just Meta Knight. Nothing too exciting here. Well, then he does this. He does this thing. So he fires it up. It always has the same exact trajectory. When he's doing it, it changes when he, it changes in trajectory, and he fires one big one rather than two small ones when you get him to the next phase here. But when he's doing it in the first phase, you literally just run up to him and start mashing, because he will fire them above his head, and then they'll bounce way in front of him. So you're completely safe to just mash away. So with this ESP thing, I was informed that its purpose is to mind control your Star Allies, which is crazy, because I had no idea. I killed them way too fast when I was actually using Star Allies, so he didn't even get to use that move. And the only person that can mind control other than Morpho Knight is Void Soul, who I've obviously never fought with Star Allies, so I had no idea mind control was in this game. But that's super cool. So what they do is, your allies die in one hit if you attack them, but you can refriend them if you give them a friend heart. It's cute. Also, you can attack Morpho Knight with friend hearts. And the reason for that is because you gotta refriend your Star Allies. Oh, I guess it doesn't damage him. And now I took too long. I've never gotten hit by that. There we go. What do you think about the Spark versus Plasma debate as sponsor Angry? I think that I've never been a fan. I don't like, I'm not a big fan of the mashing. It tires me out. Alright, headed into the final boss with pretty much full health. Go. Star Allies True Arena looks lackluster, says Bulby. That's because you haven't seen the true final boss yet. You'll check this out, and now it's not lackluster anymore. Also, Morpho is hype. Dark Shadow, you're not doing anything wrong. Thanks for coming. It's always great to have you. Luckily, Fuse is Darkness King. Thank you. Who is Lord Soul as Dark Gamer? Lord Soul is not a character. I said Void Soul. I'll show the cutscene the first time, in case you haven't seen it. Pretty wicked. I love this. Awesome. So he sends out two shockwaves, and or sorry, two pillars. Two pillar waves? Need a better name for those. And you gotta dodge them. I like going between the last two pillars on one of the sides, and then his eye opens up, and he can begin shooting. And he'll just keep using that pillar attack for his first phase here. So you just gotta keep doing charge shots. I assume that gives you the best DPS. Just be careful, because I was very, very much aware of how stupidly OP the dodge was in Robobot. So, you can't dodge until way after you're done shooting. It's very, I'm not going to say it's very silly, but the dodge is not great in this because it was incredibly overpowered in Robobot. You could just spam it. Now, Robobot's shooting segment was still incredibly difficult, but that's because a lot of stuff wasn't really dodgeable. The countdown was what always got me. Yeah, there aren't really any EX things in this game, Super Shiny Mega Gengar. Like in Robobot and Triple Deluxe, when you did True Arena, every single boss got a brand new description, which I thought was the coolest thing. And those descriptions always gave you the coolest lore. But in this game, the only bosses that get new descriptions are the last 6. So we don't get any bonus lore on Goldon and Silvox, which are the most important characters. We don't get any more Iggy Woods lore. I need more Iggy Woods lore, man. I'll pay for Iggy Woods lore. I'll buy the Iggy Woods lore DLC. Wait, did I dodge that? I'm always so bad at dodging that. I just kind of randomly jump. Trying to hope that the jump lets me dodge those electric shockwaves. Because he rotates so much faster in Soul Melter. Normally you can just stay on his side perpetually and not even worry about it. By the way, fun fact, his element changes depending on the element you're using, which is really cool. Right, we're gonna get more Askathons! I'm so excited, sponsor Angry. Always have to mention the Heartbeat HD Rumble. I love the HD Rumble in this game. Hal, I love you. Thank you so much for doing HD Rumble. Any developer that does HD Rumble instantly gets me to want to game. Like, I forget what game it was, but I literally bought it because part of the promotional material, they're like, over 170 unique HD Rumble interactions. And I'm like, and... Yep, that's going on my to-buy list. Yes, Dark Shadow, but that's a good thing. Crazy Gamer asks Sleepy, if you named the Kirby games, what would you name this game if you could name it Star Ally? I would name it, what? I was gonna reference that stupid fake leak that everybody believed for some reason. But I would name it Kirby Star Warriors, is what I would name it. But I can annoy all the people that, like, get really angry when people call Kirby's race Star Warriors. Like, obviously, the anime is canon, but we've never gotten any other name for Kirby's race. I personally don't use Star Warriors because I still think that's stupid because of how non-canon it is. But you can't blame people for calling Kirby and Meta Knight and stuff Star Warriors. Like, what are you supposed to call them, Borbs? Congrats on getting into the National Honor Society sponsors act. That's a huge deal. There we go. Kirby Star Knights, that's what it was. At least they called the star, that was kind of interesting. Favorite Kirby boss as Geneva? Dark Matter clone. That was the hypest moment of all time in any Kirby game. That was so cool. Robobot had better dialogue, by the way. It had way more than Star Allies. If we get more Star Allies content, it better have a ton of dialogue. Because I was very disappointed about that. I loved all of Robobot's dialogue. And it had so much more characterization. Like, Haltman's narration and all of the EX boss descriptions was really cool. Not awaken that Forsaken machine. Oh, it was a fake leak for Battle Royale, says Sponsor Angry. Oh, okay, that makes it slightly less funny. God, I love this, I love this song. It's so beautiful. I love the Star Allies soundtrack. There we go. And kabang! Baboom! Kabam! Slam! Pow! Yeah! I knew it. Okay. Crimson, welcome. He says, I just showed the 9-hour leaking stream to my mom. Did you seriously? I highly doubt she wanted to see that. But I hope she enjoyed it. Tell her I said hi. It's pretty funny. Oh, did I get hit by that? Yeah, Soul Melter Marks is gonna be awesome, Daniel D. Especially if you fight Mark Soul at the end. That would be funny. Obviously you won't, but... I know the Master Crown Mega Gengar, and it's a special new form of it, too. The Master Crown changes forms depending on, like, Magolor's form, like for Magolor Soul and stuff. And this is a special form of it. So it's like, is this the Master Crown's true form? How is he not dead yet? I usually kill him before the wall, I thought. No, right after the wall. Okay. Marks is not a boss, F6, but he's playable. He's playable next week. Yeah, Kirby's Epic Yarn is canon, Dark Shadow. In fact, do you guys know what Yin Yarn's battle theme is a new version of? Sponsor Angry is gonna answer, and that's kind of cheating. Yes, Iron, I completely agree. Void Soul's description refers to GUI. No telling if it's true, but according to the ancient scrolls, Void Termina may rise again in other forms, depending on whether positive or negative energies. It means this being of darkness will wander the galaxy. One day he is reborn into it. When he returns, hopefully it will be as of... And that's definitely GUI. That has to be GUI. That was my first thought when I was playing this. I was like, oh, it's GUI! I don't think it's GUI to sponsor angry. I mean, there doesn't have to just be one Void Soul, you know? There are probably multiple. And that's why I think it could be GUI. If there's only one Void Soul, obviously it's not GUI because he's being reborn, right? But if there are multiple Voids, then totally GUI. Oh, you can attack underwater as this dude? I had no idea. To be fair, I've never been underwater as this dude. But this dude being Beetle. Careful, if he electrocutes the water, it's just like Breath of the Wild, or real life, whatever that is. Oh, what? It can do nuts damage? Ah, I had no idea. That's nice. That's nice. I gotta keep that in mind. Except I don't, because I'll win here. Ah. Okay, so right here, as they're converging, you can attack all 4 of them at once. Did you see that? That was so nice. I love that. Yeah. So he's in the background when he's doing his lasers, but you can actually attack him when he's... Oh wait, before his lasers are the little dark matter dudes. Kinda cute. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, when he does, now he does the side lasers. So he goes bottom and then he goes top. You gotta be careful. Gotta be really careful. Which I wasn't. So he's in the background now, but you can still hit him when he's doing the lasers. Also, you can't block the lasers. I messed up there. And yeah! Okay, we got him. Second try, right? Nice. Okay, cool. No, Blazer, I can't because I disagree. Altman doesn't go back to Dark Matter's essence. Nice. No one-hit KO attack, thankfully, Thomas. Not again. Not this time. Cute. Finally beat Soul Melter, says Ringo. I've beaten Soul Melter many times. That was my first time with Beetle, though. Beating him with Beetle, Water, ESP, and Kawasaki. This game worth $60 at Xbox. Yeah, if you like replaying things. Which I do. Kirby's better for artists. I don't like the floating. Yeah, Balby, that's exactly what I did. I was using Leaf, and I thought Guard would work, but it didn't. Leif says, what boss battle do you like so far? Please read it. I like Morpho Knight. Morpho Knight was really... Wait, why is it showing still life as if I used it for the first time? That's kind of weird. What's up, Xbox? GUI is dark matter, F6. GUI is a friendly piece of dark matter. And hum. I agree, Mega Gengar. I would love to see the True Arena have an extra story cutscene after the Soul boss fight. I could have sworn Superstar Ultra did. I could be wrong. In fact, I definitely. No problem, Lath. I try to read every comment. That's kind of a big emphasis that I place on my stream. I try to interact as much as I can. Hardest Kirby series boss, as Alexander. Man, it's hard to remember, like, all of them. But probably Stardream Assault definitely gave me the most trouble. But from recent memory, that was really hard. For some reason, I had a lot of trouble with the final boss of Helper. I don't know why, I just did. Why don't use buddies, that's Dylan, because that's cheating. You gotta play by yourself. You gotta play solo. Nice. Aw, they? Seriously? Gotta time your dodge just right in order to be able to hit him with the brush slash. Before he spins again, that is. So we can kill fire immediately because while not technically a water element, the paint is a liquid, so it does put out fire. So leave you on the Discord or the YouTube, S-Rupert. I'm on the YouTube. That was awful. I knew as soon as I did that dodge, I was like, that was really poorly timed. And bam. Got him. Right here. Not really. I was expecting the snowball attack. There we go. Rip poison, says Thomas, exactly. Poison is just edgy water. So, we'll either get water or poison in the game, so you don't have both in one game. Welcome back, Rebecca. Of course I remember you. Yes, Stark, that's good. My favorite thing is when people spam a question and don't listen to me when I answer it. That's my favorite thing. And they keep spamming the question after I answer it. I think that's the best thing that happens. That's my favorite. Here. Without contest. This little spot there, and no, not really. Oh. Was SP in Robobot as sponsor Shark? Yes, he was. SP was introduced in Robobot, in fact. Oh, what? Huh. I've actually never tried paint on it. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. I hit for nothing. Still life? Yes, Alexander, of course you do. In fact, you can use paint with the artist ability. But of course, it discards your artist. Paint ability! Heavy Lobster's been blinded. Bob J, welcome. Welcome back, rather. That was awesome, Thomas. I would have loved to see it back. I like the bell guard. That was pretty nice. Darkness King says, the next game should be about Meta Knight being the antagonist. Should is a very strong word there, Darkness King. Meta Knight is not an antagonist. Absolutely should not. Meta Knight's priority has always been training Kirby, and it has always been training himself. The only time that Meta Knight was ever the antagonist was in Revenge of Meta Knight in Kirby Superstar. And the reason why he was the antagonist is because he was trying to kick all of the citizens of Dreamland into gear. He was upset because they were lazy and they were doing nothing with their lives. So he invaded Dreamland using the halberd more as a statement than anything else because he knew that Kirby would stop him. He was just making a statement like, you guys need to actually get up and do something. Because notice how the only person that can save you is Kirby. You can't actually defend yourself. That's what he was trying to show with that. Meta Knight is not an antagonist by any sense of the word. Never has been, never will be. Thomas, yes, Strasha and Paintra are sisters. And Vividria is another sister of theirs. We're about to fight Vividria right here. Two of them, rather. Ace. The key is picking one Vividria to bully, killing her as soon as possible. Ooh, nice, we got the double painting, that never happens. You can kill her sculpture there. Yes! No damage to Vidria. Oh. You might have noticed that I was like not talking there because I always take a lot of damage when fighting her as Artist, ironically. I don't know, it's just hard because Artist doesn't have any good anti-airs besides your dash. Kirby isn't cute, says Thomas. Yes, he is. Kirby's adorable. Him. So squishy. Well, you're not late, Rebecca. You're just on time. Well, I guess you're kind of late. But we're streaming go on. Elijah asks, which theory is better? Magolor is part of dark matter, or Magolor knows Marx, and Marx is alive? Well, we know Marx is alive because he's coming back as a dream. Magolor is definitely not a part of dark matter. He's like, not made of dark matter, if that's what you're suggesting, but he was heavily influenced by dark matter, because, we can probably infer that the Master Crown corrupts people due to having dark matter in it, because Void summons, at least I'd infer that. And Magolor kinda blames him being a nasty person on the Master Crown, which I don't really buy, but that's what he claims, I believe. He's like, it wasn't me, Kirby. I'm sorry. I don't buy it. But if we get him as a dream friend, then I'll forgive him. Maybe. Only if he's good though. Easy. Favorite fake Final Kirby boss, that's Bob J. Mark's, because Mark's soul was just crazy. I just said there's a theory that Galactonite knows Magolor or is from his planet. I do not believe that. What suggests that? I don't think anything. I believe the theory that Galactonite and Morphonite swap places in the underworld. Like, the general kind of lore around the underworld in a lot of stories is that the reason why people die is because there's a quota of people that need to be called to kind of control the population. What you see in a lot of stories about the underworld and death and stuff. So if you take that into consideration, Morpho was biding his time to get out of the underworld, and he used Galactonite in some way to make that happen. So I believe that Galactonite is currently in the underworld, and he's there because Morphonite had to swap places with him to keep the balance of, like, that are alive and dead. That's my theory. Thievesley says, geez, high-level Kirby. I feel like I'm playing like a 4-year-old. Well, stick around, subscribe, because we've got tons and tons of videos and live streams coming up. If you're interested in my artist play here, then we have a nice video coming out soon with really extensive analysis of it. And if you're interested in how all the Dream Friends play, like Marx from Kirby Superstar and Gooey from Kirby Dream Land 3, they're all being added next week. I'll be having some awesome videos and live streams on those as well. Some high-level Gooey play. You can't get better than that. Can we get Gooey in Smash, please? I think Marx has a chance because Sakurai directed Superstar and he really liked that game. He was really into it. Like when he was making it, he was really excited about it. So I think Marx has a chance. I don't think Bandana D has a big chance because ultimately it's up to Sakurai who gets in. Like he decides everybody and he designs all of their movesets himself. So at least that's what he said. So I don't think that he's gonna want to put in a Kirby character that was designed by somebody after he left. And everybody kind of agrees that the newer Kirby games are like the best ones now. I feel like he's gonna be a little petty about that. And he'll be like, actually, we're adding Marx. Plus Marx is getting a lot of love anyway, so. Directed Star Allies, asks Bob J. His name begins with a K, but I always forget it for some reason. Kubizaki, I believe. He's the new Kirby director that started with Return to Dreamland, and he's just a godsend to the series. He's the best director the series has ever had, and I love him so much. Favorite person in the entire universe. Thomas, Smash Switch is absolutely new. People are just being silly when they say that it's new. There's no reason to believe that it's not a new. Nice! You take any damage while blocking. Does anything break it? Asked Thievesley. Nothing can break your block. However, you do take damage while blocking. Typically, it's really minimal damage, but if you get hit by a multi-hit move, then you'll take that minimal damage many times. Like, if you block the entirety of Krako's rain attack there, you take a ton of damage. You take so much damage. And some attacks will deal a lot of damage to your card. Who's better, DDD or Meta Knight? Asked Rupert. I think Meta Knight's better, because it's cooler. But DDD's nice. He tries his best, you know. He's a good guy. DDD's even more misunderstood than Meta Knight. I feel like the bigger question is, who's more misunderstood, DDD or Meta Knight? Every time somebody says that DDD or Meta Knight is an antagonist, I cry inside. And outside at the same time. I'm like, no! Stop. Because they aren't. The only time that DDD was an antagonist was the original Dreamland. And he's more than apologized for that. We're like, oh, he was an antagonist in Adventure. Have you even played Adventure? The entire point of Adventure is that Kirby messed up and he's not an antagonist. The best part in Adventure is like the little, not dancing, but they look like they're dancing. When they're panicking, Kirby and DDD, after a Nightmare comes out. And they're like, whoa! That's the best part of Adventure. It's because Zahn is obsessed with, what's his face? Bold and Brash, whatever it is. And he just refuses to notice her. When they form the friend circle, the only person not making contact with Zahn, because you know how they like grab onto each other's hands and feet. The only person not making contact with Zahn is Highness. Which is so sad. He literally just kicks her out of his way. Yeah, the anime made people think DDD was evil. That's the annoying part about the anime. Not only was it super non-canon, but it didn't characterize people very well. It characterized Meta Knight really well. I'll give them that. Like, they captured Meta Knight really well. He was still, like, the stereotypical shonen guy that you always see, where your protagonist does the thing, and the dude's like, protagonist is doing the thing! No way! Like, Max in Ruby and Sapphire. Big call out right there. But he, you know, he wanted the best for Kirby. He was training him. He wasn't actually bad. Blah blah blah. Like he was very powerful. He had a lot of followers. They captured Meta Knight pretty well. It's definitely a product of its time in that it was made before a lot of Kirby games were. Like, I'm pretty sure the last Kirby game to be made before the anime started production was Superstar. I honestly have no idea when the anime started. I think like 2000 or something, right? It's been so long. But it was something like that. And it might have been 64 was the last Kirby game, but nothing beyond that. So they were definitely playing off of the Superstar characterizations the most. Because Meta Knight wasn't even in 64. We could actually short-circuit her thing here. But you gotta be quick with it. And it's hard to be quick with it with Artist. Up. When she's on the ground here, it's easy. Just kidding, it's not. I guess. Like I said, it's easy. Okay, have fun, Dark Shadow. That was mid to late 2000s, says Wally. Seriously? It was that late? I didn't think so. Yeah, that's what I said, sponsoring. You're a little late on that one. Favorite Kirby ability, asked Rupert. It's in the description. Favorite Kirby game, Rebecca, is Robobot. But it will soon be Star Allies after the other. fire. Actually takes less damage during. Super annoying. Want to kill him before he thunders? Ah, nice. Nice. This is always really tough for me. I don't know. I always get messed up by these dudes. Oh my god. Bam. For it. Okay. Gotta trade blows. But you take so much chip damage from the elements, so you gotta be careful. You have enough tangerines that we can kind of, like, not care. But at the same time, we still gotta make it through this fight. Bam. Just gotta dash attack him. Ah, oh, I almost mistimed that. I almost took too much damage right there. That would've not killed me, but would've almost killed me. Like, I wouldn't have been able to guard anything. Would've been killed by any more. Tosses him out. And nah. Can't when we get base. That was so stupid. Seriously? I hate how RNG that move is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. What's up, Goat? It's great to see you. He says my son just made me play this with him. Aw, this game is so much fun co-op. You definitely should. I was a Waddle Dee with a bandana. Yes, that's the best character. Good. That's the best character. I know sponsor J12 Con will definitely play a co-op with him though. The game's so much better with friends. Also, the flagship Kirby games that sponsor Angry. Amazing Mirror and Squeak Squad. Amazing Mirror is amazing, and Squeak Squad is absolutely underrated. Squeak Squad is really good. Don't even talk to me if you think Squeak Squad is bad. There are way better Kirby games, that's for sure. But that's like saying, I don't know. Trying to think of a good comparison. It's like saying 64 is good, but there are better 3D Mario games, you know? Like, obviously, Sunshine and Odyssey are the better open world Mario games, don't at me. But 64 is still a masterpiece, come on. Big Squad's awesome, it's got all the essentials, and then some. The unlockable ghost ability is the coolest, and the unlockable triple star. Like, it had some awesome collectibles and unlockables, and that's what I loved. More than Star Allies. But yeah, so the sword has a hitbox, so... Careful. Obviously it does. And bam. This is definitely not an easy fight as Artist. You're just kind of standing there swinging your brush a bunch of times. Bam. I've literally never gotten hit by the ESP move. Dark Shadow I am. Okay, careful, you can't block this. And he'll teleport if you dodge to it. If you don't dodge it, then he deals way too much damage. I think we got hit by it once on stream. I'm not gonna get hit by it again just to show it to you guys, but it deals way too much damage. Elijah, I would love an alternate War for Night costume for Smash. One thing that they didn't capitalize on at all, not enough, but at all, for Smash Wii U was DLC alternate costumes for characters that aren't Mii fighters. They better have hundreds of dollars of DLC for Smash 5. And I say that just because I want so many alternate costumes in that game, man. Ooh, nice, full HP without a flash tinge. I want to see Proto Man. I want to see X-Zero DLC costumes for Mega Man. You have no idea what we need. $1 per pixel, Walby. I'd pay $1 per pixel for a Zero costume for Mega Man. Don't even. Love this music. Gotta say it every time. It's just that good. Star Dreams is all mystical and fun. I love it. The little it was really cool. It's really cool. But this is just so. I feel like you can't say epic without feeling really cringy in 2018. But it is. I don't care. It is. The only way to describe it. Can we make epic come back, please, guys? Can we get over 2008 and bring back a magnificent word in the English vocabulary? I think it's okay to say it while playing a Kirby game because of Kirby's epic. Yes, I definitely agree. The eye is definitely very resemblant of Dark Nebula, Elijah. Great observation. It's very resemblant. And I will clutch on to any reference to Squeak Squad I get. Dark Nebula, Dark Mind. See, because we're water, he's using ice now. Instead of when he uses electric when you have no element. When I was using ESP, he used fire. Because ESP is electric. I don't know if it's per element or per copy ability, or if having an element on a non-elemental copy ability like sword influences it, but... Rebecca, of course, that's what Morphonite is, and that's not his original design. That is incorrect. Rebecca says Meta Knight's original design was supposed to look like a butterfly. No, that is incorrect. Meta Knight's redesign for Kirby Adventure. Not Kirby's Adventure, but Kirby Adventure, GameCube game. Nobody really knows if that was going to be a permanent redesign, or a costume, or another Meta Knight character, like if Morphonite was all along, or what. But that is concept art from Kirby Adventure. Which had a lot of other concepts implemented in Star Allies, including the cleaning ability, getting a fleshed out moveset, and the whole head riding thing, which was in Return to Dream, but now it was with all the allies, and playing as the allies and all that, so I'm not surprised that they brought back Morphonite, honestly. Kirby Adventure is basically split across Star Allies and Return to Dream, so now I'm happy because we got everything. Now we just need Air Ride 2, what the heck? Don't tease me with Dragoon in the final boss fight. Don't tease me. Give me actual Kirby Air Ride. Don't tease me with Rosalina's reveal trailer, which I'm still upset about. Still extremely upset about. Alexander, I'd love to see Daroch from Squeak Squad being a Dream Friend. Love to have him use the triple star. Yes, I love the 0-2 wings, Elijah. I freaked out when I saw them. I was so surprised, but I was so excited at the same time. Nice. Superstar Ultra is a great start to Kirby. Welcome, Sponsor Party Cat, using the main chat. What's up, David Does Stuff? By the way, thank you so much to Mega Gengar, Tails the Fox, Crit Rooms, Splatoon 2 Fanboy, Easel Master, for subscribing. Bob J says, imagine Mark's being confirmed for Smash as an assist trophy. Say that to Waluigi, Isaac, Dylan, Takamaru, etc. Takamaru was obviously going to be the retro representative before they decided it was too obscure and putting Duck Hunt instead. Absolutely. Like, there's no way that they would make that detailed of a model. And Sakurai himself said something in the Miiverse post for him, where he was like, Takamaru is one of my favorite characters, blah, blah, blah. That really suggested that he wanted to put him in. So, I absolutely think that our weird retro representative for Smash 5 is going to be Takamaru. He's totally getting the upgrade. He's making the switch. Udasame Ninja Castle definitely needs more love. Also, that Nintendo Land minigame for it was really fun. Like, there's no way they planned the Nintendo Land minigame for it without... I don't know. I feel like they're gonna push Takamoto with it, and then they just decided not to. I'd love to know more about that. Kirby final bosses are never cute, Thomas. Ever. Maybe in Kirby Dreamland. That's it. ADD's the cutest. Does TV Robo have a chance to join Smash? Someone asked. I believe it's Thomas. Yeah, I would love that. I love TV Robo so much. He's definitely a character that I really want. I would love to see him. But only if we get a localization of Okairi. Then I'd really want TV Robo in Commemorate it. Oh, dude, Okairi TV Robo remake for Switch? That'd be great. You can just throw it up on the 3DS eShop or something. I'd be down. Alright, let's go. We need a Nintendo hardware wrap sponsor, Zach, that's for sure. Lavo Man, no, absolutely not. We need non-specific action figure as the Wii U representative. Do not try and say that we need any character more than non-specific action figure, or I will actually fight you. The fact that we never got a non-specific action figure amiibo is a crime. It's an absolute crime. How has Nintendo never made that, even if it's limited edition? How have they never made a non-specific action figure? That makes me so sad. Still zero idea on how to avoid that. Everyone's suggesting Dream Friends in the chat based on like what copy abilities they can copy, but all of the Dream Friends have unique sets. All of the new ones have. And Meta Knight and DP got new moves as well. And Waddle Dee is the only way to use Spear in Star Allies. So they're all unique. Obviously, they'll take some inspiration, I guess. But, like, Gooey is looking completely... Riku and Kind. Mark's definitely... That's too close. Don't kill me. Ah, dang it. You killed me. That's it. We're done. Oh, did his attack end just as I got absorbed? That was really awesome. Ah. It's so hard. You have to time it perfectly. I hate it. Makes me so anxious. Ah, Jesus. I can't really attack it with the hardest. Gotta go right in the middle. Ah. And it's the bouncy. I hate the bouncy. Not a big fan of the bouncy because of the, Yeah, speaking of assist trophy upgrades, I agree, sponsor Zach. I think we need Golden Retriever. Make the jump from assist trophy to fighter. That's the true character we need for Smash 5. Oh, really? He switches to the water move again? Yeah, got him. Okay, 2 good runs in a row. Very nice. Thomas, yes, the animal buddies use elemental attacks, but they're the elemental attacks from Kirby Dream Land 2. They're new attacks. Yes. Very nice. Oh, it's so cute. Ah, Taranza! Or is that Sectonia, probably? No, it's probably Taranza. Alright guys, that's going to conclude it for today's stream. Glad we were successful on both fronts there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments. Let me know on Twitter at 101leafy, on the Discord, discord.gg/101leafy, what you'd like to see next for Kirby content. Definitely going to be doing some Ultimate Choice or Star Allies Go or something like that tomorrow. So let me know what copy abilities you want to see. What mode? Catch you guys later. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you, sponsor Luke for the generous donation. Kirby 105 for subscribing. Catch you later.